Hunter is out there with Parker, and it's Jones in at the center. And for the Suns, Rubio and Booker, they're the backcourt. Inside, Saric and Baines. And it's Oubre in at the 3 spot. The entire offseason leading up to tonight, Steve, as a player, do you already know if your team has a chance to be special this early?
You know, Kevin, yeah, you do. And I think the teams that I've been on and teams that you see and saying we don't have a chance to win, you try to trick yourself. You're looking at management and ownership. Can we make a deal throughout this year to get us in contention? But you got to be realistic. You know the team that you don't have a chance to win a championship.
Now here's Jones. Here's Parker with the 3, and that comes off the assist by Jones.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Rubio the pass to Oubre. Saric outside. The pass to Rubio. 5 to shoot. Good D by Parker.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Trains the 3-pointer.
He's calm, he's confident. Young has that it factor.
And here's Rubio. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Lakers. Pass to Saric. Over Young. Here's Baines. Lays it up and banks it in.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Here's Parker, and the dunk by Parker.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Young against Rubio, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jabari Parker. That's his first foul. Here's Booker. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Lakers.
And some of the passes he threaded through the defense were just incredible. He made it look so easy.
Now, here's Hunter. Devin Booker missing his last shot. Here's Young. Oubre pulls it in.
Both sides attacking. That was good defense versus good offense.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Here's Baines. 20 points for him last game against the Lakers.
And it wasn't just the scoring. He also impacted the game on the glass. Terrific all-around effort.
Now, here's Rubio. Down to 5 on the shot clock. With 3, Booker knocks down the 3-ball.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Hunter with it, covered by Oubre. From the arc. Hunter no good. Now Oubre. He's definitely not pleased how he played against the Lakers. Last season, we saw Kelly Oubre get traded to the Suns. That was a surprise success for both him and the team.
Oubre came in and gave the Suns that defensive spark they so desperately needed. The long arms, he can get in the passing lanes, and he plays with tremendous energy, and they love him.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw, good, Oubre. Break for the Phoenix Suns with a franchise-high 9-year playoff drought. There is pressure on this team to find their way out of that long rebuild.
And their moves on draft night, they raised some eyebrows. They've got some young talent, but can new coach Monty Williams turn them into a winner? Long-suffering Suns fans certainly hope so.
And both free throws good for Oubre.
And plenty of Hawks fans were despondent when the team decided to rebuild, but that dejection has turned into excitement.
The team plays hard every night. They have an entertaining style, and they have a lot of young talent. It may not be long before they're a real threat in the East.
Poked loose from deep. It's hauled in by the Suns. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
You just love how reliable he is night in and night out. His offense is there.
Pass to Hunter. Parker outside. The kick out to Young. From the baseline. No good there. And Phoenix will come the other way. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Atlanta.
And in their 2 matchups last season, they came up empty both times. Not really too shocking when you see how they fared overall.
Here's Young after the basket by Dario Saric. Shot to stop the run. Good on the three-point shot. And that's now 6 points for Trae Young.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
Here's Rubio. Good defensive work there by Young. And so Young will bring it up for the Hawks. Here's Parker. Baines with the block. Oubre against Young. Saric dishes to Oubre. Passes to Baines. And it's good. 2 points. Baines has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
I had a chance to catch up with Lloyd Pierce. He talked about the impact of Devin Booker, adding, he's one of the most capable offensive weapons in the league. A shooter, a scorer, and now becoming a great playmaker. He can punish you for sending help. I don't know, Kevin. I still think that's better than watching him put up 60 against you.
Thank you, David. Oubre can't get it to go.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
And Jones has it in the corner. A miss that time would have put him up. For Phoenix, they've gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Saric passes to Booker. Nailed from three-point land. Booker's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Phoenix. The pass to Hunter. Over to the left wing. 6 on the shot clock. Parker kicks to Jones. From deep three-point range, some solid defense from Saric.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have the confidence. You have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Well, last season, the NBA expanded the three-point shootout contest to 10 contestants at All-Star Weekend. Smitty, do you ever wish that you'd had another shot at it?
Yes, indeed, Kevin. I didn't shoot it as well as I wanted to in that contest. Whether they added 10 or more or 20 players, I just wish I had another shot. But it's over, and now I can dream about it.
And he knocks down the first one.
You look at the Hawks franchise, moved to Atlanta in 1956. Since then, they've been unable to advance to the NBA Finals.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Kaminsky comes in for Aaron Baines, and it's Johnson in for Kelly Oubre. Then for the Hawks, Alex Len comes in for Damian Jones, and it's Bembry in for Kevin Huerter. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Well, with Atlanta, I think they wanted a fresh start a couple years ago, Steve, rather than be a middle-of-the-pack team.
Yeah, and a primary way to acquire stars is to reboot, dump salary, and nail your draft picks. Then, once you have the young nucleus in place, you add the veterans.
Young finds Len. A floater, and Parker with the layup. Parker's got 7.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeAndre Bembry. That's his first foul.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Phoenix making some changes. Mikal Bridges comes in for Saric, and it's Johnson in for Ricky Rubio. On the wing, Johnson. Wallace covering. Johnson kicks to Booker. Offline with his three.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And you can see the break slowed down for him to kind of pick his spot. And boy, was he open.
Now here's Johnson. Pass to Booker. Johnson in the corner. Booker, right side. Doesn't get it to drop for him. So the Hawks will take it the other way to the middle. Here's Reddish. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Not just selling for something along the perimeter. Excellent job.
Booker finds Johnson. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Johnson. Here's Kaminsky. Hits the target from 18 feet. Wallace with the ball. Passes it to Fernando. Poked away. Bridges with the steal. Goes up. And the dunk by Booker.
And it almost feels like 2 buckets coming off the steal like it did.
Atlanta's gone 4 of 8 on their three-point attempts, doing a lot of work from way outside here in the first quarter. Floats one up. Bembry misses. Phoenix has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. And the dunk by Booker.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Here's Fernando. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's Reddish. Just 5 on the clock. Rebounded by Kaminsky.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
Bridges. It's blocked, but he recovers it. They swipe it. And he dunks it down.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Here's Johnson following the bucket by the Hawks. The pass to Johnson feeds to Kaminsky. And Phoenix turns it over again. And while we've got this moment here now, let's take a look at last season's leaders in converting turnovers into points. 4th, the Suns.
And this team, in terms of scoring off of turnovers, that became the identity. I mean, they really looked to disrupt and cause problems defensively. And boy, do they take advantage on the other end.
It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Booker. Knocked loose. The Hawks shooting 47% from the field to start things off. And, of course, there's no questioning Cam Reddish's talent level. Greg, he has a high ceiling.
Yeah, I mean, great size, length, the fluidity as an athlete. He can make an impact at both ends of the floor, shoots the three well for a young player, and you love his ability to match up, really 1 through 5.
For Atlanta, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. So he makes one of two as the second one misses.
This is year 2 for Lloyd Pierce as an NBA head coach. Still in his early 40s, the Hawks, the perfect opportunity for him to grow and develop alongside his players.
Now here's Booker. 12 points for him. The Suns need to get a shot off. Here's Kaminsky. Phoenix, no good that time either. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Kicks to Land. Hawks passing it around. Here's Bembry. He's guarded by Johnson. Pass to Reddish. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4. Suns trail by 3. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Wallace has got the ball. Reddish's shot is good.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Now, here's Bridges. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Now here's Booker on the wing. Johnson to stop the drought. It's not going to go for him. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their defense has been active and effective. And we'll be right back after this. Versatility is so important in today's NBA. That works just fine for combo guard Tyler Johnson.
I don't really limit myself to one position. I feel like I can guard both positions. Being able to do that, I feel like I'll have the capability to fill in when needed.
And with all the switching we see teams, Greg, employing right now, that defensive versatility is highly prized, highly valuable.
And Johnson, an excellent athlete. He's got the tools to impact the game both offensively and defensively.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And that's their strategy. Try to overwhelm you. Try to put you in a hole you have to dig yourself out of.
Booker and Johnson fill out the wings. Bridges out there with Kaminsky. And it's Johnson in at the 1. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Now here's Len. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. And it's denied. And they'll keep possession. Another shot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Interesting, Smitty. We're seeing guys like Dirk and Vince Carter play into their 40s. I'm wondering if this is a byproduct of improved nutrition and conditioning, and if that accelerates this trend.
I think it does, Kevin. I also agree to add to that. I think the game is less physical. I think a lot of those guys are taking care of themselves, but when the game is not as physical, it's a lot more perimeter. You can play longer. I'm curious, Kevin, will anybody play into their 50s?
You know, wouldn't that be amazing? That's a good question. Both good from the line that time. And here's Booker. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
One shot.
Free throw good, Booker. Atlanta leading by 6. Wallace the pass to Reddish. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Here's Booker. Rejected by Len. The feed to Reddish. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Now here's Johnson. No points in the game yet for him. And the Suns miss again.
Well, he was in rhythm, hitting 2 threes in the opening quarter, but hasn't made one since.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, when Trae Young was in college, he was known for his long-range shooting. But Young says, the people who know me best know that I'd rather get an assist than any other stat. I pride myself on making the right play. Knowing your teammates get joy and excitement from playing with you is all I care about. Kevin?
That's great to see. Thank you, D.A. And that one misses. A big group substitution here for Phoenix. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Kaminsky. Saric comes in for Bridges. Kelly Oubre's checked in for Johnson. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Booker. That's off as well, so he misses both. And it's Rubio with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. Trailing by 10. Pass to Johnson. Here's Baines. Clock at 6. He dishes it to Rubio. They grab their own miss. Saric, that's good.
And the anticipation of Saric, outstanding at staying engaged and just eating up those rebounds.
Young dishes to Parker. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Parker's got the lead up to 10 now for the Hawks. Well, it was the Hawks winning their last game against the Nuggets. And Rubio kicks to Oubre. Out left to the wing. Rubio, the pass to Oubre. Puts up a 3. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Young against Saric. Out to Parker. Another 3 for Atlanta.
So reliable. They've really leaned on him at the offensive end.
Suns trail by 10. Now Rubio. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. At the top of the key, Oubre. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
Terrible shot selection, but you've got to appreciate his confidence.
Atlanta's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight. Young from outside. Rebound by the Suns. Baines has got 4 rebounds in this game. Rubio with it. Here's Baines, and here's Johnson outside. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Poor defense there. That's his bread and butter. You have to crowd him out on the perimeter.
Here's Young. Here's Parker. Pass to Reddish. And another shot. That's tipped. Now here's Johnson, and the pass to Rubio. Oubre outside. And Baines kicks to Oubre. Johnson surveying the floor. From downtown, Atlanta with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10. Inside. And there's Hunter on the assist from Reddish. And the Hawks lead by 7.
With a number of moves and shots to choose from, Hunter is scary. Nice bucket there.
Rubio outside. To the inside. Here's Saric. Another one falls for Phoenix.
Crossing up the defense, and that's what you expect from Rubio. Terrific vision.
And Atlanta calls their first time out of the game. Steve, I know you like this, that the three-point shot is having such an effect on the league, actually transforming the NBA. Are you surprised at how fast all this is happening?
I am. I'm surprised that so many teams are adopting this transformation of shooting a three ball, because there's some teams and there's some players, I know they shoot it, Kevin, but they shoot at such a low percentage. If you have the guys that can shoot it, you should adopt it. If not, you got to find another way of winning ball games. There's nothing wrong with having a great mid-range team that can knock down mid-range jumpers.
For the Hawks, Damian Jones comes in for Reddish. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Tyrone Wallace. Atlanta leading by 5. Young passes to Jones. Back to Young. Rubio with the rebound.
Having a shaky time from the floor, but his teammates have been picking up the slack.
Pass to Baines. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Trae Young. Phoenix shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
He kicks it to Parker. 14 feet away. Oubre pulls it in. Oubre's got his 4th rebound in this one. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Jabari Parker.
And the toughness Saric provides is an important component. A physical, strong forward who does whatever is asked of him.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls from Saric.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
And so he makes both from the line.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
And here is Hunter. He picked up 12 points in their last win against the Nuggets in Denver. Young from outside. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Young's got 11 points.
The willingness of Young to work off the ball just gives the defense another thing to account for.
Parker against Rubio. Dishes to Saric. Kicks it out to Rubio. From outside the arc. Atlanta with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Hunter. Another three for Atlanta.
Solid in transition. Hunter's eyes light up when he gets a chance to finish one of those off.
Now Johnson. Pass to Baines. Here's Rubio. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Yeah, and when you're hit, you gotta hit back.
And you know he was going to try to respond. Those threes canceling each other out perfectly.
Here's Herter. 11 points for him in that last game against Denver. Parker with the bounce pass. Here's Jones, and taken away by Johnson. Here's Rubio. Makes it off the glass. And now just a 2-point Atlanta lead.
I love how Rubio controls the pace, able to shift gears in an instant.
Passes it to Hunter. It's Young on the wing. On the wing, Jones. Young inside, covered by Rubio. And Young with the basket on the assist by Jones.
Unlike some great perimeter shooters, Trae Young is consistently probing for the best look. In his rookie season, a rough start shooting the ball for Trae Young. He came on down the stretch in a big way.
It's stolen by Jones. And now Young running the floor all by himself.
You watch Trae Young in transition, has a free-flowing style that's drawn comparisons, if you can believe it, to Pistol Pete Maravich.
Timeout.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
Start it.
And some new records for Trae Young, the first rookie in NBA history with over 45 points and 15 assists in a game.
Kevin, also the fourth rookie since the merger to post 3 consecutive 35 points games. The others, Bernard King, Michael Jordan, and Allen Iverson. That's the company you want to be in.
And the Suns here with a different look. Kaminsky, he's checked in for Aaron Baines. Mikal Bridges comes in for Saric. Johnson, he's checked in for Oubre. And it's Booker in for Tyler Johnson. Lenz checked in for the Hawks. DeAndre Bembry comes in for Kevin Herter. Rubio, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
What you get with Rubio, good size for a guard, terrific playmaker, and trying to become a better scorer.
First trip to the line for him here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Ricky Rubio. He hits both from the stripe. And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. They've led by as much as 10. Len with it. Kaminsky's there. And it's good for 2. 17 points for Trae Young.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Rubio the pass to Bridges. Rubio outside. Over Young. Rebound by the Hawks. Young's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Johnson outside. Floats one. And Rubio kicks to Johnson. Here's Booker. That shot is in, just like 6 others have been for him. He's shooting 7 for 15.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And there's the pass to Young. Bridges with the steal. Fast break, here come the Suns. It's good. And the Hawks lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Devin Booker.
Now, I tell you what, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense like that.
Here's Fernando. To the paint. Len, good. Len's got his first 2 points of the night.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
There's 1:17 left here in the second. Bridges shot. Good. The Hawks leading by 4. Young outside. Pass to Bembry. Pass to Hunter from deep. Another 3 for Atlanta.
His second make from beyond the arc this quarter after hitting none in the first.
Passes it to Bridges. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Got to recognize the situation, trying to get a 2 for 1.
Absolutely, but at the same time, you want to get a good shot.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
For Atlanta, they have shot 5 of 8 from the foul line. He misses the free throw.
And with their struggles at the line this quarter, that free throw percentage has dropped down to about 55%. That's not going to get it done.
And the Hawks making a change here. Reddish is checked in. And he sinks the second. There's 39 seconds left to play here in the half. Rubio against Young. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Trae Young.
Oh, that's not a great foul. For Rubio's career, shoots well over 80% from the line.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one is off.
He's in attack mode, drawing contact now, getting to the line, something he didn't do at all in the first quarter.
Jabari Parker's checked in for Atlanta. And the second free throw, good. The Hawks leading by 7. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Reddish kicks to Parker. Right wing. Just 5 to shoot. Lets it go with a 3. The rebound by Johnson. Rubio right side. Good defensive work there by Young. And so we wrap up the first half. The Hawks on top, leading by 7. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. We saw Trae Young lighting it up in the first half. He ended up with 19 points, 2 assists, and 5 rebounds. Tonight isn't an exception as looking back at his last few games, he's been stringing together some incredible performances. And Shaq, what are your thoughts on how Atlanta played?
Man, we just saw the best of Trae Young. Unlimited range, can make plays for others, will always be at a size disadvantage, but refuses to let that stand in his way.
And Kenny, what are your thoughts on Phoenix?
They just gave up way too many good looks from the three-point line. That means either you haven't followed the game plan correctly or you're not executing it correctly. Either way, it's wrong. So from the looks of the first half, they need to aggressively close out on shooters to close this gap and the score.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
We've played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Suns trail by 7. On the court for Atlanta. Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Jones is out there with Jabari Parker. And it's Young in at the point. Now here's Oubre. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Let's give a look now at the 2K leaderboard to see who led the league in assists last year. The 4th spot held by Trae Young.
Very few guys pass the ball better than he did. I mean, he didn't just have eyes in the back of his head. It's almost as if he had them on both sides, too.
Free throw, good, Oubre. And both free throws good for Oubre. Atlanta leading by 5. Here's Herter. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
And you can't be careless around Sarge. When he's on you, he is looking to send that one back.
Yeah, and he had the D tangled up there with that patented crossover. Just couldn't convert the finish.
Smitty, interesting fact about Trae Young. Drafted by the Hawks, but he has a strong fear of birds.
Wow. I also heard he even had a meeting with their mascot, Harry the Hawk, to get a comfort zone with each other. They're cool now, but Trae Young, not a fan of other birds.
Here's Young after the basket by Dario Saric. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Let's look at Trae Young's shot chart. He goes inside more than people mention.
For Atlanta, they have hit 6 free throws in 10 attempts.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Young.
One thing you can say about Trae Young, he leaves a huge imprint on any basketball game he plays.
And so Young nails them both. Suns trail by 5. Booker the pass to Saric. Here's Baines. 6 points for him. Here's Rubio. The teardrop falls in. Rubio's got 10 points.
That's not fair. He's so crafty with the ball. Rubio is best scoring off the bounce.
Jones kicks to Parker. Down low, here's Young. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Young's got 23 points.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
Now here's Oubre. 11 points in the game. Rubio outside. Shot clock at 6. Here's the 3. No good on that one. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Here's Hunter. No good. Shot missing. Great D that time from Oubre.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down. Doing great things at the offensive end. 3 for 4 to start this half.
Here's Herter. Defended by Booker. Young outside from past the arc. And Baines pulls it down. Baines has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Ooh, and this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room. Oh, the officials are all over that one.
First free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time. Young with the ball. 23 points in the game. The dish to Jones. Here's Herter. Defended by Booker. Herter, no good. And it's Rubio with the ball for Phoenix. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, the Hawks have been in rebuild mode for the last couple of years, but this season brings a lot of optimism. Passing on Luka Doncic, the Hawks drafted Trae Young. It was much scrutinized, but Young came on down the stretch. His playmaking makes other people better, and also, they hope, will attract a free agent or two. Now the Hawks have added several rookies, starting with DeAndre Hunter. And they believe they're poised to make some noise in the East. Kevin?
They took that gamble with Doncic, and getting Young, we'll see what happens. Thank you, D.A. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. Atlanta's shooting at 51%. Really solid. There's the pass to Hunter. Here's Herter. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Young's shot is off.
It's been a rough quarter for him. Can't seem to find any kind of rhythm.
Good on the bucket. Saric has got the lead up to 3 now for the Suns.
And how about capitalizing there in close? Saric has the touch to take advantage from just about anywhere.
Now, here is Young. He's got 23. Basket, good.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Pass to Rubio. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Rubio's got 4 points now in the quarter.
High percentage look inside. Rubio always looking to maximize the value of the possession.
Hunter kicks to Parker. Lets it fly. Drops one in from the wing. Parker's got 14. For Phoenix, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Rubio against Young. Booker dishes to Saric, and he uses the glass on the layup. Saric has got 10 points in just the second half.
Man, he has been locked in this quarter, shouldering the load at the offensive end.
Shot left block, and Atlanta again with the bucket.
Trae Young has no wasted motion to get his shot off even when space is tight.
Up top, Rubio, defended by Young, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Rubio. Last season's performance for him. Last season, put up about 12 points per game, 6 assists and 3 rebounds. Backup point guard, always an important position, and he fills that role beautifully.
Without a good floor conductor coming off the bench, your offense can quickly grow stagnant. He solves that problem well.
And he makes the first.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
So for the Suns, Frank Kaminsky, he's checked in for Aaron Baines. Johnson comes in for Oubre, and it's Tyler Johnson in for Devin Booker. Atlanta also making some changes here. Lenz checked in for Jones. Reddish comes in for Hunter. And DeAndre Bembry subbed in for Kevin Herter. The Hawks trail it. Parker kicks to Young. Here's Bembry. Five on the clock, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Hawks have made 8 of their 12 free throws in this game.
Shooting 2.
No good on the free throw. No good on the second free throw. The Suns leading. Here's Saric. Good D by Parker.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
Reddish. The Hawks again can't hit. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Suns. No good with the layup. The Hawks shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots. Phoenix has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Rubio against Young. Johnson outside. To the wing on the left. Saric passes to Johnson. Hits it from 3-point range. Johnson's got 6 points.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
Pass to Parker. Over Saric. Yep, it goes in, and the Suns' lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Parker.
And that's what you like to see right there. A solid move to give himself some room and take it inside.
Now here's Saric. 18 points for him. Kaminsky finds Rubio on the money from 12 feet away. Rubio's got 7 points here in this quarter.
A tricky cover in that mid-range area. Rubio, with good ball skills, can hurt you in a number of ways.
Now here's Reddish. He's guarded by Johnson. Now here's Reddish. He's got 13. Here's Len. The rebound by Johnson.
Trying to take advantage of soft defense. He might have gotten over-eager.
Misses from short range. The Hawks trail by 5. And here's Reddish. And that one is off. Johnson outside. Kicks it to Rubio. Teardrop shot. He takes it up and lays it in. He's got 17.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. Bridges, he's checked in for Phoenix. Inside. Here's Young. It counts. And the foul. Ricky Rubio picks one up.
Trying to slice into this deficit every time up the floor. Terrific quarter for him.
One shot.
That free throw good from Young. Phoenix leading by 4. On the wing, Johnson. 6 points for him. Just 5 on the clock. Reddish grabs the rebound.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take. And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Phoenix with the ball after the basket by Atlanta. Rebounded by the Hawks. Reddish has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Young. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got 3 assists now in this one. Johnson, the pass to Johnson. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Kaminsky finds Rubio. Back to Kaminsky. Takes a 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Now Reddish. He's got 15. Here's Bembry. Drains it from beyond the arc. And it's a 3-point Atlanta lead.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Timeout called, the Suns.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question. Toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
And the Suns making a change here. Booker's checked in.
And taking a look here at some numbers for Booker. Last season, he played outstanding. 7th in scoring, and his passing skills were on full display all year. He ranked among the top 15 in assists.
And back to his points per game average last year, he literally propped up the team's offense whenever they needed it. Here's Atlanta. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Shots good from Young. Young's got 15 points here in the second half.
He's such a tricky cover. Even inside, Trae Young makes adjustments that others can't.
Booker the pass to Rubio. Good defensive work there by Young. Atlanta leading by 3. He feeds it to Reddish. Hatton coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 4 assists now tonight.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Now here's Booker. 23 points in the game. Missed inside.
Great defensive effort. Just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Bridges passes to Booker. Misses off the left iron.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Atlanta. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. Back right after this. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this 4th quarter. On the court for the Suns, Rubio and Booker, they're the backcourt. Bridges out there with Johnson, and it's Kaminsky in at the 5 spot. Shots good from Young.
These are big buckets. He's been instrumental in helping them try to close out this game.
Rubio looking around. Kaminsky up top. Rejected by Len, and he gets it back. Good work there as it goes. And that's 19 points for Ricky Rubio. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. They've led by as much as 10. Now here's Reddish. Tight defense on him, and it's Young. That time on the assist from Reddish. Young's got 40 points.
Had that one in his sights, too. His 5th triple of the game, 2nd this half.
Young against Rubio. Good defensive work there by Young. The Hawks leading by 9. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Ball's knocked loose, stolen by Rubio. Passes it to Bridges. Booker left side. 6 to shoot. Len grabs the board. Len's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Over in the corner, Reddish. Off target from 3-point range.
Hasn't been able to dial it in from distance. He has just the 1 3, and that was in the first half.
The drive by Booker. Right at the free throw line. Almost, but it rolls out.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Reddish's shot is good. Reddish has got the lead up to 11 now for the Hawks.
Phenomenal defense there, but even better offense.
And the Suns call time here. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
This guy is killing you, and so far I haven't seen a good adjustment defensively.
Phoenix making some changes. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Kaminsky. And Kelly Oubre subbed in for Bridges. Then for the Hawks, Damian Jones is checked in for Alex Len. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Reddish. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Monty Williams talking with his team. He was begging them to step it up. He said, we've got to make the move now, or we're going to be out of time and out of luck. Give it everything you've got out there. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. Here's Bembry. Chalk up 2 there. And the Hawks lead by 11. Rubio with it. Johnson outside. Oubre outside. And Baines kicks to Booker. Shot clock at 6. Rubio outside. Buries the long-range jumper. Rubio's got 7 now in this quarter.
That's his second three-pointer of the night. 1 in each half. Trying to keep the defense honest.
Here's Young. Lays it up off the glass.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Now, here's Rubio. Now the pass to Oubre. Back to Johnson. That one drops for him. Johnson's got his first points in this one.
Beautiful ball movement. Draw and kick. The defense can't catch up.
Huerter passes to Young. That's tipped. Oubre outside. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
I mean, every time down the floor, this is what you're trying to do. Find the right matchup.
Saric has checked in for Johnson. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
And the Hawks making a change here. Parker's checked in.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And the free throw, no good.
See, now he's getting defenders back on their heels a little bit. Getting to the foul line here in the second half.
Here's Booker. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on DeAndre Hunter. Free throw good, Booker. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Hawks leading by 5. Young taking his time here. It's stolen by Sharks. And now the Suns a fast break. Here's Oubre. And finished off by Oubre.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close.
Young's shot is off.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Rubio the pass to Saric. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. And now just a 1-point Hawks lead.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
And I love the play call. This is where you get the ball into the hands of your closers, where they can do something with it.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Oubre. Here's Huerter. Shot clock at 5. Hunter the pass to Huerter.
Trying to finish out the game strong. You have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
Oubre kicks it out to Booker. Over Young. No good from Booker. Hawks have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Parker finds Young. Back to Parker, pulls up, and he swishes it right through.
Even though he's an elite scoring talent, Young finds ways to involve his teammates.
And here's Booker from the arc. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Yeah, that's a great shot. Third 3 of the game for him, first in this half.
Young passes to Jones. And Parker, here we go. And yes, it's good. Parker's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
It's the fourth quarter, and it's a close game. You want to get the ball to someone you can rely on.
Now here's Booker. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio. Rubio's got his 8th assist here tonight. Here's Young. Outside, Jones. Huerter passes to Young. Outside, Jones. 5 to shoot. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. And the Hawks lead by 3.
Playing to his strength. Hunter there knows he can rise up and knock it down pretty much over anyone.
And Rubio kicks to Booker. Pass to Baines. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Rubio with it. And Young picks him up defensively. No good from Booker. The Hawks leading by 3. Here's Parker. Pass to Huerter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, easy call.
The 19th pick in 2018 out of Maryland, Kevin Huerter with the positional size and skill to adapt well to the NBA game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And with that skill level, Huerter's a triple threat offensively.
Not just a standstill shooter, he can function as a secondary ball handler, creating for himself and others.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
They call him Red Velvet. Kevin Huerter, out of the University of Maryland, proved he can stripe it from day one.
Now here's Saric. Back to Rubio. To the right side. Rebound by the Hawks. Young's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And Greg Huerter, the 19th pick back in 2018, sweet touch and at 6'7". Good size at the shooting guard position.
And the Hawks general manager, Travis Schlenk, coming from the Warriors with Trae Young and Kevin Huerter. The Hawks hoping they have a kind of Splash Brothers East.
Here's Oubre after the basket by DeAndre Hunter. Here's Baines. And Jones pulls it down.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Here's Booker following the bucket by the Hawks. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The first free throw is good. Bembry's checked in for Kevin Huerter. Both shots good from the stripe.
Crucial that he converts those shots. They've got to keep eating away at the lead.
Atlanta calls timeout.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
And now we've got a moment for our Jordan Player of the Game, Trae Young.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
Jones looking for an opening. Back to Young. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Young's got 46 points.
Really, really good possession there. They've never lost their focus, even as the game's gotten tight.
With their lead starting to stretch out just a little bit here late, they're in a prime position now to wrap this one up.
Now, here is Young. Devin Booker missing his last shot. To the middle. Here's Bembry. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Shoot 2.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 9. Good on both. There's a minute 47 left to play in the final quarter. To the paint. And Rubio gets it to go on the assist by Booker. Booker's got 4 assists now tonight.
And you can see the game plan tonight. They keep calling Rubio's number, and he keeps answering.
Now, here is Young. High arcing shot. He gets that one. And that's 17 points for DeAndre Hunter.
Awesome concentration there. When Hunter's committed to scoring, he's hard to stop.
Now here's Booker. Defense right on him. Here's Oubre. Sinks the triple. Oubre's got 10 points here in the second half.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Now, here is Young. Four on the shot clock. Jones, the pass to the Bembry. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Phoenix calls timeout. They're behind by 7. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Feeds to Baines. Pass to Oubre. Booker at the elbow. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Good on the first, and that trims the lead to 6. Both free throws good from Booker. And that's an intentional foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Good job. Want to keep fueling that lead. Make your free throws.
Timeout called. The Suns. They're trailing by 7. 29 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Atlanta on D. They've led by as many as 11 points. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
He drops the first one, and that trims the lead to 6. Both free throws good from Booker.
Timeout.
Atlanta calls timeout. They're up by 5. There's 21 seconds left in the game. And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. And an intentional foul right there.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the seconds. And he does get the second one. And that increases their lead to 6. And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. And Jones sends it back. And they go to the intentional foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he ends up making the second, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Booker, right side. Knocks down the trifecta.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game out.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
There's the knockout blow. No chance of getting up off the canvas now.
And so the Hawks take the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Jabari, you guys really got after it tonight. Is this the kind of mentality you want to impose on the other team?
Just as long as I stay aggressive, don't rush the game, don't get outside of my game, but continue to play hard.
Well, you got your teammates looking for you tonight, Jabari. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.